লাইভ হলে বলিস ফিট ব্ল্যাক হয়ে গেছে। আচ্ছা আসছে আসছে, না একটা ফ্লিকার দিচ্ছিল, চলে আসছে। হ্যাঁ লাইভ হয়নি, লাইভ এখন হয়নি।
Morning, and welcome to the Vineyards Cricket Ground. We are day 4 live for LMS TV4 for World Champs 2022, live here from Cape Town. Our fixture up today. First up is BMC Victorians from Bangladesh and the Abusement Parks all the way from Australia. I had a chat with the Abusement Parks earlier. I think they're from Brisbane, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Brian. Good morning.
Morning, Rafat.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. Good, thanks. First time I'm coming to this ground. I've been at the LMS TV 1 station last 3 days. That is a very good delivery. Big, big shot for leg before. Probably going down leg. So Ryan Barham, the captain of Amusement Park, bowled brilliantly so far. Just conceded 5 in 3.2 overs and picked up 1 wicket. Some great stuffs there. So Rahan Kabir and Rahan Chaudhary, probably the two best batsmen of the BMC side, batting now. Oh, that just went past him. Oh, there was a chance of a catch, very difficult chance, but Rahan Chaudhary gets off to the mark with that boundary. So two Rahan batting out in the middle, Rahan Kabir and Rahan Chaudhary. Both of them scored 50 in their first game against Shofar Lions, against a very strong Shofar Lions that they needed 6 to win of the last ball, and they lost narrowly by just 5 runs. Brian, have you been here before, Vineyards Cricket Ground, or this
No,
your
not
first time
to
as well?
this, not to this ground. I'm from Cape Town originally, so I have been here, but I haven't worked here.
Okay. So you have been at the LMS2V2 station so far?
Yeah, Gary Kirsten Oval. Yeah, it's been pretty
That is
Pretty
inside
awesome.
Yeah. So that was inside edge onto the pads, no run taken. So the great spell by the captain Ryan Barham, just
Four
considered
overs.
9 in his 4 over spell, and BMC are 46 for 3 after 10. Sorry, getting back to LMS TV2 and Gary Kirsten, how did the match go so far?
Yeah, the matches have gone well. Very tight contests towards the last ball. Very good cricket. Lots of good catches, sixes, fours. It's really been a great spectacle over the first 3 days.
So any team caught your eye? Do you think you have seen the favorites so far?
I'm a little bit biased to my Joburg teams, you know. A little bit of Rebels and Misagami. Daxina Destroyers played a really good game yesterday, beating 3 short by 8 wickets. So, but from a outside of South Africa perspective, that Czech Republic team really impressed me as well. They were pretty decent. But yeah, I think it's an open tournament at the moment. I think tomorrow, between tomorrow and Saturday,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna obviously decide for Sunday. So
Yeah, I've seen Masagami yesterday, and they look like a proper unit. And I was looking at if there is any weakest link in their team, and oh, that's
good
been
shot
hit
there
for
for
four.
four.
Ryan Kobe Mitu moves on to 30 with that shot. So I was watching Masagami, the batsman, like the top four was so good that then I thought that maybe the next batsman won't be that good. The next
Yeah.
batsman came in and started smashing them,
Yeah.
and then the next batsman came in, and all of them, I couldn't find a weakest link in their batting lineup. And then when they came onto the field, they were absolutely professional. They are fielding, they're backing up, and the bowlers were bowling decent lines. I think they will take some beating.
Shot.
I
Oh,
they're
good
the-
stop there, long off.
Interesting field set.
Yeah.
Don't often see it in last man stands.
Up
Mid
close. Yeah, mid off.
Mid
I
off.
mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
no, Masagami's a very decent outfit. They've got lots of strong players from 1 to 8.
Absolutely
All
right.
strong with the bats, ball. I mean, you got Yehia Ardendorf coming in at number 7. Back in Joburg, he opens the batting, and he does well. So, it's a good shot off the legs. That's going to potentially go over the boundary. Yes, it has gone over the boundary. 4 more runs to BMC Victorians. They move to 56 now for 3 after 10.4 overs.
Yes, I was watching the Rebels other day versus Shofar Lions, and I think the Shofar Lions from PMB, Peter Marsbach. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing correctly. They look like a very good, yeah, they look like a very decent side as
Yeah.
well, and
Very new side.
yeah, they beat Rebels. So
Beat the Rebels, yeah.
that means something. I think they will be in it when we move on to the later stages of the tournament.
100%. They're a very good outfit as well. Definitely boosted by Robbie Freilink. Freilink plays, or used to play, a little bit of provincial cricket, played for South Africa a couple times.
I watched him. I remember watching him at the Bangladesh Premier League a few years back. He was a decent player. He played for Rangpur Riders, so he was decent back then. I say he bowls very good lines and can hit the big ones as well. So I think going in the later stage of the tournament, that kind of experience will definitely help.
Yeah,
But yeah, having said that, I think Masagami is still. I mean, coming to this tournament, I obviously follow a lot of games around the world, and I followed the last few SA champs, and they were head and shoulder above everyone.
yep.
I think I only saw them losing one game. I think that was against Rebels in one of the world champs, but other than that, they were head and shoulder above the other teams in the SA champs. Obviously, I think there was another team from Joburg. They're in a strong group, 2 Lekis, I think.
Yeah, two Likis. They play out of
I think they have-
Santon.
Yeah, I think so. I think they were a decent side coming into the tournament, but unfortunately for them, they have been knocked out of the cup competition now.
Yeah, Tuiliki's a very strong outfit as well. I know a lot of the guys. They used to play there in LMS Joburg. Yeah, they moved over to LMS Santa now. Very good friends of mine. Doug Webster, Dalton Webster. I've been friends with him for many years now. So, yeah, I think this is their first World Champs as Tuiliki's side. But I mean, it's looking up for them. They're doing well there in Santon, so yeah. Lawrence Mason into the attack. His first ball went for 4. This one cut through the cover region there. That might go over the boundary for 4. It has. It's a good shot there. 2 4s in a row.
As I said before, Brian, this is the partnership of BMC. If they can't get rid of these two quick, BMC can be onto a big score. Obviously, they bowled brilliant in the first 10 overs, but these two are the best batsmen of this BMC Victorian side from Dhaka.
Uh-huh. And how have this BMC Victorian side done that side? Are they one of the best?
So BMC Victorians is the they are the current runner-up. They recently concluded Dhaka champs. They came runner-up, but only two of the players from that side has travelled actually.
Okay.
So they have got a made-up. This is not actually, I would say, their normal team, usual team. Only Raihan Kabir Mitu, these two and their captain Gilbert would normally play for them in the Dhaka League, and so they're probably one of the social sides in his competition.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to Raihan Kabir, and he said he's eyeing for the plate trophy,
Okay.
and he'll give a full go.
Oh, that's good fielding there on the boundary. Deep square.
But all the other 5 Bangladesh teams have qualified for the cup.
Okay.
So yeah, Share Trip looked very strong the other day against Pakhtun Warriors. The teams from Scotland, they bowled them out for 14.
Yes, yeah.
That was
They needed it.
yeah, that
Very
was
quick game.
yeah,
I
and
think he
they
got the fifer, one guy.
yeah, one guy got a hat-trick and a fifer.
Hat-trick and a fifer, yeah.
And Share Trip also beat 2 Lakes yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they're through. Czech Republic, they won 2 out of 3, and they're also through.
Okay.
Dhaka Warriors 2 out of 2, they're through. Lila is also through, winning 2 out of 2. So yes, Heritage won 3 out of 3, they're through as well. So the Bangladesh side are quite those 5 Bangladesh teams are quite strong. They have some decent players. Obviously, few of the teams are missing a few players due to
Could be
visa
an
issues.
opportunity for a catch. No, it's just to the right.
That's a brilliant shot by Raihan Kabir Mitu.
Yeah.
He just made some room on the leg side and picked the gap very nicely. There is a big gap you can see on the square leg, fine leg. There is actually no one behind the square, so there is a big gap. So he just shuffled to the offside and made some room.
I don't know if it's the angle, but it looks like that field is just standing in front of the square. Surprisingly, it could be the shape of the pitch.
Could be. Leg spinner.
Moving that one out to the leg side once again.
I think this will be cut down. Look,
Has
should
to be
look for
2 runs.
Easily get it. And then, so Raihan Kabir Mitu batting on 38 now. Raihan Kabir Mitu is one of the top players in Dhaka, Bangladesh. He was actually the bowler of the tournament at the recently concluded Dhaka champs.
Nice. Oh, that's a good
That's
shot.
a very good shot.
It might have just bounced before the boundary for 4, yeah. They're picking it up nicely, Victorians.
Yes, they are 46 for after 10 overs, and in the last 2.3 overs they scored 31 runs.
Yeah.
So, as I said, this is the partnership which
They need to break.
yeah, otherwise it might be over 2.
Oh, that one put in short. Kind of missed
Oh,
out there, the
yeah.
batsman.
Raihan Kabir must be very, very
Irritated
disappointed with himself.
Yeah.
It was short, and he already hit 2 fours in this over. You'd expect him to hit that one for a boundary as well. Thankfully for Daniel Lake, couldn't time it properly. That was
That's
another
gonna go
shot.
through. Oh, it's a great stop there out on the square.
That's a brilliant
Very
piece of
good.
fielding,
Oh,
and
and
a
then he
direct
hits
hit
it
as well.
straight up.
Had the run, that would have been cuttings for Ryan
Yeah.
Chaudhary. So some excellent work in the field. He certainly saved a 4 there.
100%. We saw earlier the outfield there is quite quick. So that would have gone on to reach the boundary.
So the projected score shows 120 at this stage. I have heard that Vineyards is so far been a high scoring ground. I'm not sure 120 will be enough.
Do they just play the one way, or are we swapping?
Yeah, they were playing for the far. They were batting at the far end in the first 10 overs. They swapped.
Okay, all right. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they swapped after 10. It's a beautiful ground.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful ground.
Oh, it's gone wide, and
Wide
then
and, oh,
it's tricked the
that's-
keeper as well. Might not reach the boundary.
Oh, that just stopped.
Has to turn around for another one there.
There was just a yard away from the boundary rope. The two batsmen thought it was going for 4. So 3 wides. 1 plus 2 runs. So
It's always tricky bowling a wide, the first ball of the over. You can't miss it now.
yeah, Ryan Kobe to just 4 short of his 50 now.
Batted very well. 7 fours in this innings.
He looked a class above the other batsmen.
100%. Rifat, do you still play a little bit of...
Yeah, I used to play before, but
Oh, it's a great shot there. That's going over that fielder. It's going to run over the fence for 4.
he saw the fielder. I don't know why he came up 15 meters from the boundary. He looked at the fielder just before that ball, and he picked up.
That's his 50. 50
brilliant.
from 26 deliveries.
Absolutely brilliant. So me too. Had that's the second 50 of this tournament for him in 3 games. Me too. What an innings. 50 of just 26. He hit 8 fours. The new batsman, KR Hassan. I think the remaining batsman needs to go and give it a go and make sure they don't waste any balls. With your best batsman waiting in the hut, they shouldn't waste any balls. No, in a last man stance, I think it's so important when when one of your best batsmen gets a 50, that gives you insurance policy, and
And you've got limited time here, 6.4 overs. Need to either get a move on or know that it either can pay off and you could hit 50 of 10, but
yeah.
oh, this one gone wide, and that's that second wide we were talking of. It's extra 3 runs to the total there.
So the new batsman will love it. There's 3 runs, bonus runs. Obviously, the wide runs goes to the batsman.
And then you can see it's only been 2 balls of the over, and they've already gone for 10 runs. So
Yeah, that's not good for the Amusement Parks. I think Ryan Chaudhary will now take the lead.
two balls now left in the 14th over. Victorians here, 89 for 3. Craig Purton.
That was a freebie, but straight to the fielder. That was a juicy full toss. Would have expect Ryan Chaudhary to dispatch it, but he picked up the fielder.
Yeah.
The fielder didn't have to move an inch to his left or right. Ryan Chaudhary will be the key if BMC are to get a big score here. Obviously, Ryan Kabir has retired.
Oh, Fickish outside edge. That might
They should run for 2
just
at
run
least.
over the boundary for 4.
That's a
Has.
boundary. It's a big over for BMC Victorians here. Already 16 from it. So the last 4 overs, Abusement Park considered 48 runs. Yeah, you can see the projected score was only 92 after 10 overs, and now it's moved up to 134. BMC Victorians should be eyeing for that 150.
Yeah, I think to get to that 150 mark, I mean, it's 6 overs to remain. I think they can get to 154 if they go at 10, and that's the wicket there of Chaudhary. 18 of 14 deliveries bowled by Abby Bose.
Yeah, BMC Victorians really needed Ryan Chaudhary to continue. Abhi Bose, I think, is one of the better bowlers of the Abusement Park side. Already picked up 2 wickets in 2.1 over.
Very economical as well.
Absolutely. It's a new batsman, Hussein Mashroor, wearing 3-0. He's coming on to bat now.
It's coming in at number 7.
The Abusement Parks side, they've got a history, and they're the first side in last man stands cricket all over the world to have played 500 games.
As a team, yeah.
Yeah, as a team.
I remember seeing that actually.
Yeah, it was. I think Rebels become the second side.
Uh-huh.
So
They've
one of
been
the
going for a while.
one of the loyal sides of last man stands, led by some great guys. I've obviously met them first time, but they're a nice bunch of guys. I've been speaking to them.
I had a chat there with Lakay. He said people don't know how to pronounce his name. They pronounce it Lucky.
What's the correct pronunciation?
Hey?
Oh, that's a brilliant
Very good
shot. That's a very, very good shot. Straight over the bowler's head. So this. Another one. Oh, they should have gone for the single. There's a mix-up between the two batsmen out in the middle. The non-striking batsman clearly not interested in taking a quick single there. But I think there was a certain single there. You need to run these quick ones. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Abusement Park, they have bowled brilliantly in the first 10, but seem to have lost a bit of momentum here. Oh, there's a chance of a catch, and that's a brilliant one. That's an absolutely brilliant cotton ball there. That's definitely going into the highlights reel for day 4. Abibos, what a catch. That's the 5th wicket down. Some great views at this beautiful ground at the Vineyards Oval. New batsman Nahid has just joined Mashur in the middle. So Nahid is the 8th batsman of BMC Victorians. Rahan Kabir has already scored a 50 and retired. So he'll be coming back in after this wicket. That's another wide to start off the over. When you bowl wide of the first delivery of an over, oh, that should be called a no ball. Yeah, that's not good. So 3 plus 1, 4. So 4. So 4 runs of that delivery plus a free hit. That's not a good start by the bowler here. Oh, that was a better delivery, slower Yorker. Push down the leg. He attempted a big slog there and missed it completely. Ryan Kobe, me too, just waiting on the boundary rope, itching to come back in to the field. Oh, came down the track and missed it altogether there. Short one, chance of a catch, and it's taken, chance of a double play there. Oh, he was too busy celebrating there, but there was a very good catch nevertheless. First wicket for Craig Porto. So with that wicket, that means Raihan Kabir, who scored a 50 earlier of 26, he retired. He's now back into the crease again. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Another, I think that is the best. That's the best shot of the morning so far. He just came back to the crease from his retirement and he absolutely dispatched that over the long of boundary. What a shot there. Take a bow, Raihan Kabir, me too. That's an absolutely brilliant shot, and there is a search party there looking for the ball. That was a top shot. If Raihan Kabir can stay until the end, we might be looking at somewhere between 150, 160 here. Abusement Park bowlers, they need to get him out early, quickly here. Another wide. Pitched up, pushed towards the long on. We'll get a single. Just one more ball to go in this over. Nahid back on strike now. I don't think they will be looking for a single here. Oh, they don't need a single. That's a very good shot by Nahid. That's a great shot. Not the best of the deliveries from Craig Porto. Slow and short, and Nahid made sure the ball gets the treatment it deserves. So BMC Victorians 122 for 6 after 17 overs. Next 3 overs will be very crucial. I've got Brian back in the com box with me.
Hello.
Welcome back, Brian.
Sorry, I just had to sitting with the flu a little bit.
Are you all right now?
Yeah, Cape Town weather's been pretty horrible to me over the last 3 days.
Yeah, it's changing way too much. Sometimes you feel like you need a jacket, and then next thing is like the sun is
Is out baking you.
yeah.
Oh, that's another good shot there. That
Yeah.
could travel over the fence for 4. It has. It's a good shot there from Ryan.
Yeah, he's moved on to 62 with that shot. He's playing a gem of an innings here.
Very good. Over 200 strike rate. Can
So
you
he has-
explain to me what does the MD mean in front of?
So MD means Muhammad. So lots of the guys from South Asia, Bangladesh, Pakistan, we have Muhammad in front at the start of our name.
Okay.
That's not
That
good.
makes sense.
They have bowled way too many wide deliveries in
Wides.
this innings, especially after the 10th over.
Yeah.
81 scored of the last 7.01 overs. Oh,
That's a wicket there.
Rahan Kabir Mitu has missed a straight one. He came down the track and is absolutely disappointed with himself.
Just standing there.
Yeah, he can't believe what he has just done. He was looking for a big score there
Yeah.
with 3 overs still to go. But nevertheless, he has played a gem of an innings at 63 of just 32 deliveries, 9 fours and 1 6.
Very
But
good
he
innings.
will be very disappointed with himself that he couldn't bat until the 20th over.
Yeah.
Let's see if Nahid can add to this total, because I don't think 127 is enough on this wicket. The
Nope.
wicket looks very good for batting. I haven't seen any demons so far in the wicket. Very nicely coming onto the bat.
Batting last man stands. Only 2, 4, 6 can be
Yeah.
scored. So
No
it's
options
going to
for
be
seam.
difficult.
Yeah.
Miss out on a lot of singles shots like that. So it's going to be difficult for Nahid there to rotate and score runs. But if he gets it through the gap on the offside, there is multiple gaps. All the fielders on the... Oh, and that's a good shot there. They could thread the field there, and it has.
That's a very good shot. There's 2 fielders very close to each other, and he...
Gets it in the middle.
That is a very good shot.
131 for 7 now. A ball remaining in the 18th over. Just having a look here to see who's arriving. Looks like 3 short. Just 2 short there on the leg side there from Lawrence Mason. Oh, and he fixes this one, but this one is going to be called a wide, and it's second wide of the over, which counts 3 runs. And after 18 overs here, BMC Victorians are 134 for 7. Nahid Hussain is batting as last man stands.
Nahid is batting on 15 of 7 deliveries. He should be looking to get the score past 150. Abi Bose is back into the attack. He has
Oh, he's
bowled
gonna run this
decently
one.
so far. I think he'll be back for the 2.
Yeah.
Nicely batted there. Plenty of gaps. I think he just need to bat the next 9 balls. He shouldn't try to do anything silly. I think few doubles and a boundary or 2 will take them to 150. That's some respect shown to the bowler on the 19th over.
That's if he threaded that in the gap, that could have gone on to, but he didn't get all of the bats on that one.
Yeah, it was short and wide outside the off stump, but he couldn't make full use of that. Didn't time it properly. Oh, that was a full toss, chance of a
He's gonna
double.
push for the 2. He's got. Oh, there's a bit of a misfield.
Oh, that was there to be
Yo.
hit.
Sometimes your eyes go a bit too big.
Yeah.
Coming into the last over here, I think it's important that Naeed just holds out until that last ball. Get the opportunity to hit a six to get a home run. Seen many a team that try and push twos and then they get run out in the last over as last man stands, and then he doesn't face the opportunity. If you have to block four balls out, you block it out and just make sure you get that opportunity to face the last ball.
Yep. A 12 of the last ball will take them up to 150.
Oh, this
Oh.
one's now exactly what you've just said. Oh,
Oh.
that could have been a great catch.
Uh,
And he's going to run this one.
I think
What
there's a
we
two
just
on.
spoke about.
Two on there. Very good running. Oh, he might be out here. He's out. He should have ran from the beginning. He was waiting, ball watching. He should have started running as soon as he had hit it. So that will be the end of the innings for BMC Victorians. Other than Rahan Kabir Mitu. So other than Rahan Kabir Mitu, nobody actually got going. We'll bring up the batting scorecard shortly.
Just
So BMC Victorians ending up with 138 in their innings. Amusement Park will need. Let's have a look at the batting card. As you can see, Rahan Kabir Mitu, the pick of the batsman, scored 63 of 32 there. He'd be very disappointed with himself not batting until the end. And Nahid Hossain scored 19. Rahan Chaudhary 18. Rajiv Hossain 13. Plenty of batsmen getting starts, but only Rahan Kabir managing to get a 50. That's a bowling card. Abhi Bosch, the pick of the bowlers for the Abusement Parks, picked up 3 wickets in just conceding 23 runs in 4 overs. And Ryan Barham, Joel Borman, Lawrence Mason, and Craig Pardon picking up 1 each. So the Abusement Park will need 139 to win. Both these teams, having lost their first 2 games, will be looking for their first victory of the tournament, and will be back in shortly with the chase.
Welcome back here live to the second innings. We've got the Abusement Parks versus BMC Victorians. Abusement Parks restricting the BMC Victorians to 138, and they need 139 for victory here. Joel Borman and Daniel Lakay at the crease. Two wides to start off the game, basically, or the innings. One outside edged out towards third man for a single off the bat through Joel Borman. And Lakay here starting off with a wide to him and opting to leave one outside of off. This one, oh, that's a great catch there. Fantastic catch there from the keeper of BMC Victorians. And that's the first wicket to fall here for the Abusement Parks, and that of Daniel Lakay. Got a thickish top edge off the top of the bat and went through to the keeper, took a dive to the right and held on to the catch. Good catch there from the keeper to give Ryan his first wicket of the game. He stepped in there earlier with 63 runs at a strike rate just under 200, and now pitching in with a wicket. Oh, that gone through to the keeper, the new batsman Fred Hunt in at the crease here. One over gone here, and the first wicket for Abusement Parks have fallen. They are sitting on 2 for 1. And the new bowler here, Rubayat Gaisud, just starting off with a wide. Has to fix his line and length here. This one worked onto the leg side there by Joel Borman. And fielder running in from Cow Corner, doing the fielding and keeping it down to a single. This one in the slot, and and he's picked up a second wicket here for BMC Victorians. This time it's Rubayat Sheikh Jasud. His second ball of his over picks up the wicket here of Fred Hunt, who sees himself walking back to the dugout there, not scoring any runs and just facing 2 balls. Walks the captain Ryan Baram in at number 4 for the Amusement Parks. It's a great start here to the game for BMC Victorians. 2 wickets in the opening 7 deliveries. Oh, this one's gone aerial. Fielder could be getting underneath it. Oh my goodness, that could have spelled the end there for Ryan Baram. Tried to go on the pull, but way too wide to pull that, and got top edge straight up into the air. The fielder couldn't get around from mid-off there, and the bowler couldn't get back. Joel Bourneman this time smashes that over the covers there. Great cricket shot through the covers. And that's crossed the fence there for 4. First boundary up here for the Abusement Parks. They move along to 9 now for the loss of 2 wickets with the ball remaining in the second over. Rubiat into Joel Bourneman once again, and this one pitched a bit fuller. A little bit of movement off the deck there, and it beats the outside edge of Joel Bourneman's bat, and that brings the end of the second over here. Another successful over for the BMC Victorians side, and Abusement Parks is currently sitting on 9 for the loss of 2 wickets after just 2 overs. 130 now required from the remaining 90 deliveries here for Abusement Parks. Ryan back into the attack. This time beats the outside edge there of the captain Ryan Baram. This one floated in quite full, straight out to that field at mid-wicket. This one once again along that to that field at mid-wicket. This opportunity for a run out. It's just missed the wickets. I rate if he had hit it direct, it would have been out. I think Baram there was short of his crease. But luckily there for him, it's gone on to miss the stumps, and he gets a little lifeline here. Can he make this one count? Bourneman on strike here. Again, he's quite strong through the covers there on the cut shot. That fielder just behind point could not get to it, and that crosses the fence there for 4. Second boundary up for Joel Bourneman, and he moves to 11 from just 7 deliveries. Abusement Parks are currently 14 for 2 now. 2 balls remaining in the third over. Just short and wide there from Ryan, and this time follows it up with a ball down the leg side. That's full, and it's been hit aerial out towards just right side of long on, but that fielder runs around Rubiat and does the fielding, keeps it down to a single. Still 1 more ball now in the third over. 16 for 2 the Abusement Parks. This one's going to fly a couple bounces over the fence for 4. Good shot there from Ryan Baram. He picks up his first 4 of the innings. And that brings the end of the third over. That was a good over there for the Abusement Parks. 20 now for 2 from just the 3 overs. So they're picking up their run rate now to the required of 7. They're currently sitting on just 6.67. Rubiat back into the over, or the attack here with his second over. Oh, this one hits along the ground, yeah, but Ryan there doing the fielding at long on and keeping it down to just the single. Oh, that's well hit, not connected the way he wanted it to be. It's going to roll out there to long off there, just a single once again. again, Borman there on the cut. That's going to go backward of point across the fence there for 4. Another boundary there on the cut from Borman. And he moves along nicely to 18 from just 12 deliveries, including his 3 fours. Bowman, yeah, on strike. Oh, and he gets a thickish inside edge just past the off stump. And the keeper runs around and picks up the ball, does the fielding. Brings the end of the 4th over here. Abusement Parks going at 6.5 to the over. Needing to go at just over 7 runs to the over now. Abusement Park sitting on 26 for 2. 2 quick early wickets early on in the first 2 overs. Daniel Akay caught by the keeper. Great catch from Naid. One off just 3 balls, and then Fred Hunt getting bowled. Facing just the 2 deliveries, not troubling the scorers at all. Ryan Chaudhry into the attack here with his first over, bowling to the captain there, Ryan Baram, who we saw earlier bowl really well. For the Abusement Parks, 4 overs, 1 wicket for just 9 runs. He's going to be on face, yeah. Just working that one down the leg side. Off the leg. It's called a leg by the umpire. Oh, this one pushed in Fuller. It's not going to reach the fence, but one bounce over the boundary line there for 4 runs. Great shot there from Ryan Baram. Picks up his second 4 of the innings. Abusement Parks now 32 for 2. 3 balls remaining in the 5th over. Once again, that's full, and that's driven straight back past the bowler over his head. And it's going to roll over the fence for 4. Great cricket shot there from Baram. 2 boundaries in consecutive deliveries here, and it's brought the Abusement Parks total up to 36 now for 2 after just 4.3 overs. It's been a great acceleration after the first 2 overs from Abusement Parks, thanks to 4s from Joel Borman and Ryan Baram. And this one's going to be a hat-trick of 4s. That looks like actually it's gone over the fence for 6. Great shot there from Baram, too short and wide, and allowing Baram there to just release his arms a bit and pull that over into the gap. There's a field at deep square, cow corner and long on, and that pierced the gap between cow corner and long on fielder. That's 14 runs in the last 3 balls, changing himself around the wicket here, the bowler. And this one colliding up with the thigh pad, and keeper doing the fielding, a leg by to finish up the 5th over here. Abusement Parks scoring 17 runs in that over. And the total now sits on 43 for 2 after just 5 overs. Climbing above the run rate here in that over there, the Abusement Park. They're currently sitting on 8.6 and over, and needing to go at now just 6.4, needing 96 from just 75 deliveries. Good bit of batting by these 2. Baram now on strike to the opening bowler, Rubaiyat. Short and Ryan there missing out on that one. Could have pulled that square of the wicket. There's a field out there, but he could have maybe just got it behind him. Maybe rushed him a bit. Ends up being a dot ball. This time he gets more of the bat onto that one. It is behind the person at deep square there. And that field at deep square just having to run around doing the fielding. And 2 runs to the total here. 45 now for 2, needing 94 to victory. Oh, and that's a fantastic shot. That's going to cross the... Ooh. It's hit the glass there on the full. That's a fantastic shot there from Barab. He picks up his second maximum of the innings here. Oh, and he's fixed his line there. Much better from Rubiat. Playing a miss there from Ryan Baram. I think anything short and on the body, ball slows down a tad, and then Baram will just pick that up and hit it over the boundaries here. They're not massive boundaries here at the Vineyards, especially square of the wicket. This time a little bit fuller there, outside of off, not allowing Baram to get any bats onto that one. Comes through to be a dot ball once again. Brings the end of the 6th over. Another good over there for the Abusement Parks. 8 from it. Sticking up with that run rate that they've got. 51 for 2 now after 6 overs. Joel Borman on strike here. He's been a bit starved of the strike the last 2 overs or so. Ryan Baram has moved quickly along to 29 from just 15 deliveries. And Kazi Fahad coming into the attack with his first over. He's going to be bowling to Borman. You see Borman's really strong on the cut shot. He gives himself a lot of room on that offside. And he realized he missed out there. They've put a fielder backward of point deep on the boundary for that shot. But he's got anywhere to place it. We saw he placed it between the sweeper fielder and that point fielder earlier. Could have got it fine there. There's no fielder, third man. Oh, and this time Kazi there just going down the leg side. Another wide to the total. This is naughty here from the BMC Victorians. 4 balls now remaining in the 7th over here. 52 for 2. That's full, and it's hit straight back over the bowler's head, but not well enough. And that field that long off there, just picking up the ball, doing the fielding, and just a single to the total here. 3 balls remaining in the 7th over. Abusement Parks 53 for 2. Fahad into Ryan Borman. That ball not bouncing too much. I'm just picking that up, that it hadn't bounced too much, and try to go on the pull, maybe too full to go on the pull, maybe get on the front foot and push it through into the covers. There's a massive gap towards the clubhouse here in that cover region. There we go. He stepped back on the back foot there and just allowed the ball to come onto the bat, playing it into the gap and picking up a single. It's very important to try and pick up as many singles as possible, even off the good ball. Just have to play it into the gap there and pick up a run. This time it's driven off the back foot there from Joel Borman, and they feel that the sweeper fielder there just picking up the ball and being able to keep it down to a single. That is 7 overs gone there. Much better over from the BMC Victorians, and Abusement Parks now dropping to below 8 runs and over here, 7.86. Still ahead of the required run rate, but they're currently on 55 for 2 now after 7 overs gone. Still needing 84 runs here for victory from the remaining 65 balls. Oh, it's almost like a little action cricket shot there from Joel Borman, straight into the square and up, down and up there. If there was a net there, there would have been 2 runs, but he could only pick up a single. Yeah, this is LMS cricket, not action cricket. This one worked down onto the legs there from Ryan Baram. Picks up yet another single. 57 for 2 now, and 82 required of just 63 deliveries. Oh, this one worked down the leg side once again. Another wide has been called. Oh, that's a fantastic shot there. Straight over the fence there for 6 runs from Joel Borman. Just full and outside of off, and he was able to latch onto that. Straight over the field at long off, and collides with the player's bench just outside the rope. Great cricket shot from Joel Borman. Oh, that ball not bouncing much at all. Nearly going on to collide with Borman's stumps. And that 8 overs gone here. Abusement Parks 64 for 2. 64 for 2. Welcome back, Rafat.
Thanks, Brian. Sorry, I was speaking to some guys from the Black Eagles team. Obviously, I was in the UK for a long time, and I was just chatting to Manoj, who is an absolute legend of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing last man stand since I knew, I think from 2008. And I was speaking to me, he said he's just one short of 100 wicket this season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he plays a lot.
This one's got an aerial. The field is getting underneath. Oh, he's allowed that one to bounce.
He should have gone for it. He should have gone for it.
Definitely should have.
The batsman who's been hitting them, and that would have been a big wicket.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't attempt for it. He should have gone for it.
Oh, these two batsmen have really come along nicely.
Yeah, that wicket would have been huge. So I've been chatting to Manoj, who is an absolutely legend of the game. So this game is nicely poised at this stage. So 71 needed of 55. I think Abusement Parks are slightly ahead at this stage. This partnership, the BMC started well, 2 quick wickets at the top, but this partnership is slowly taking the game away from them.
No, so very good shots there from both batsmen, getting the ball over the fence for 6s. One hitting the house to our left on the window, but it looks like bulletproof glass there, it seems. Extra hardened glass. This one going in
catch. No, it's well short of the fielder. Few bounces to the fielder at cow corner.
played along the ground here, out to long on once again, single to the total. Moves to 71 here for 2. Abusement Parks way ahead of where BMC Victorians were at 10 overs. Oh, that's a fantastic shot there from
Ryan Baram, the skipper, is playing a gem of an innings here. I think this partnership, this pitching, the BMC bowlers have not been bowling at good lengths. They have been pitching either too short or too full.
Yeah,
these two batsmen are making sure.
Baram picking up his third six there of the innings. He's now 40 of 23 balls. That's hard hit there through square leg region. They can obviously see that Ryan Baram is strong on the leg side, but they keep bowling it short and on his body. He just rocks back and just abuses this beautiful white building next to us.
So at the end of the 10 over, 78 for 2. So just 61 needed of 50 balls, 6 wickets in hand. You'd back Amusement Parks to win from here.
Yeah, I do agree. Having a look at the batting scorecard quick. Got Ryan Baram there, 41 from 24 balls. Joel Borman opening up, 33 of 26. Very good on the cut shot. And then you got Ryan, very good on the leg side. 2 wickets to fall so far is Daniel Akay and Fred Hunt. Looking at the bowling scorecard quickly. To quickly have a quick look at the bowling scorecard. Got Ryan and Rubaiyat who's picked up wickets. Bit expensive from a few of the players there. But Qazi Fayad has bowled 2 overs for just his 8 runs. So they'll have to pick that up significantly. Back to the 11th over here. 78 for 2. 61 required from the last 10 overs. That's once again down the leg side. Misfield from the keeper, but that's not going to cross the boundary there for 4. But they do come back for 2 extra runs. So that will be wide. Should be a wide called. Apologies, it looked like it came off the leg, and it's 2 extra runs to the total there. Oh, that's driven out. Not connected all that well across the ground there to Ryan there out at long off. Just a single again to the total. 81 for 2 here. 3 balls remaining in the 11th over. 58 needed from just 48 balls. Oh,
that was a good delivery. That was a very good delivery from Qazi Fahad. He's been bowling pretty well so far. Just considered 9 in 2.3 overs. Bowling some good line and lengths there.
Angled into the batsman this time, and Borman there just playing it onto the leg side.
Yeah, very good batting from Borman there. Doesn't need to take any risk. Just need to see out the good deliveries, and they will get bad deliveries every now and then. That's high up in the air. Chance of catch. Can they take it? Yes, very well taken by Rahan Chaudhary. I think that was an absolutely brilliant catch. That went high up in the air.
High up in the air.
And he always looked comfortable over there. He was just 100%. Very confident, and he took it clean. Very good catch. Is there a tail in the twist? So Ryan Baram, who was batting so well, 42 of 26. And I've seen it too often when your best batsman get out in the 40s in last man's stance. I don't know why, but I've seen it way too often. It seems to come back and bite you at the end.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your thought on this?
I think they need to be smart about this now. They've got wickets in hand. They don't need to be going for big shots like that, especially off this type of bowler. It's a bit slower and it comes off the pitch with a bit more bounce. Oh, that's absolutely mauled through the cover region there. But there is a fielder out on the boundary, keeps it down to a single. Yeah, they just need to be smart about this now. They need to really push the singles like they were, hit the ball along the ground, and one or two bad balls they'll get across the fence for 4.
Ooh, that is a good delivery. BMC bowlers need to keep it tight here. If you can bowl few good overs here, you never know. Dots will build up pressure and 1 or 2
off the bottom of the bat there, out towards long off. Yeah, they need to just
they need to bowl decent line here. If they can get few good overs in a row, then it might make the batsman go for some big ones and do something silly.
Borman on the cut there once again through the cover region. That looks like it could go over the fence for 4. That's exactly what we were talking about. He will get the bad ball eventually from one of the bowlers, and he's so good on the cut that he threads the gaps through that offside region. You know, now they still need 51 from 41 deliveries. They just need to preserve wickets for themselves. If they lose too many wickets here and get into last man stands with still 20-30 runs, it's going to be tough to score those runs unless you striking it well and hitting it over the fence for 4 and 6. This one miscued out towards the left hand side there of long off. Another run to the total. It's 12 overs gone, 89 for 3. 50 now required from just 40 deliveries.
Just need above 6 and over. Qazi Fahad looks like he will bowl out here. He just considered 10 in his 3 overs. Picked up the big wicket of Ryan Baram, who was batting so well.
Yeah,
I think this over might be the key for BMC Victorians. If they can pick up another wicket here, we might have an interesting finish to this game. I haven't seen too many close games in the first round so far. But I think from tomorrow, the knocker starts and we'll be seeing a lot of closer games.
Oh, that's collided with the pad. Not given out there from the umpire.
Yeah, I think that's the height. Hitting on the thigh. Ooh.
Worked on the offside there once again for another single. 47 now required from remaining 36 balls. Batsman at the crease here, Tim Diefenbach.
Another very good over by Qazi Fahad. So 4 overs, just consider 13. He just kept bowling in the right spot on the 4th, 5th stump on the good length.
Yeah.
And that's the way to go. You know, you build up the pressure, and then the batsman do something silly and gives wicket away. But the other bowlers not following the same recipe here. 47 needed of the last 7 overs. I think it's Abusement Parks game to lose here.
Joel Borman just needs to make sure he gets to his 50. We saw Captain Ryan Baram there not being able to get across to that 50 mark. Oh, bottom edge down into the ground. Good stop from the keeper in the end.
That wasn't too far away from the off stumps there.
No, very close.
Abusement Parks need to keep their cool here. Oh,
gone through to the keeper once again.
he's playing across.
This is where BMC Victorians getting back into the game.
I'm not sure. Just 1-4 in the last 10 balls and lots of dot deliveries. Oh, that's some good bowling. He's not trying to go to the stumps. He's just bowling some gentle medium pace outside of stumps at good lengths. And I think BMC should just try to keep it simple.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Force the batsman to make a mistake here.
See, that type of shot they could have done 3 times out of 3 and picked up
3 singles,
3 extra runs. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have. So end of the 13th over. Sorry, the end of the 14th over. 45 needed of 6 overs. 30 balls to go. Brian, do you think we have a match in our hands?
Well, I think if the next 2-3 overs are very important here for the Abusement Parks, I think they need to make sure that they stay above that run rate so that they don't put too much pressure on themselves towards the latter part of the innings. I think it's very important to just stay on top, especially with wickets in hand, and they are able to try and get to about 20-30 runs needed in the last 4 overs. I think then they'll have a game on their hands there. But they really do need to that's a play and a miss. The keeper couldn't stop it. That's important runs there. It's gone over the fence there for 4 byes.
The keeper should have done better there. That 4 freebies there. It was a very good delivery, but I think the keeper lost the ball because the batsman changed his stance and he got a bit lost his focus there.
Yeah.
Should have stopped that with his bats. He's just gone back a bit.
Oh, he's played that onto the leg side there.
40 to win off 28. We'll have a look at the bowling card and see how many overs each bowler's got left after this over. Will be pretty interesting to see.
Oh, it's a fantastic shot there over the covers.
Oh, that's equally well fielded.
Oh, and he's bumped it onto the boundary.
Yeah, he did all the hard work, but couldn't stop the ball from getting to the boundary. That's a great effort, but
Joel Borman, yeah, moving over to 47, and very important he gets to that 50.
yeah, I think this might be a very interesting juncture of the game. If he gets to 50, another new batsman, so 2 new batsmen will be there in the crease.
They could be pushing here for 2.
Very good running there. It's a very good over for the Abusement Parks here. So 11 considered of this over. So 34 needed of 5 overs. Let's have a look at the bowling card and see how much. So you can see. Oh, you can see the. So you can see that Rahan Kobir has still got 2 overs left. That will be the key. Rubat Sheikh, he's got 1 left. And So the 3 overs from
Oh,
Ryan
that's
Kobe.
going to go. Oh, I thought that might go over the fence there for 4.
So the 2 overs from Ryan Kobe and 1 from Rubaiyat will be the key.
Would you rather just get him in now? Try and tie out the game now quickly with one of his overs. Gets a maiden over now.
Yeah.
Puts more pressure onto the batting side and
Let's see next over, because now Joel Borman will be retiring 2 new batsmen.
yeah.
I don't know. I think Ryan Kobe will bowl the 18th and the 30th over, and Rubaiyat will bowl the 19th over. Will be interesting to see who bowls the 17th over. Will Ryan Kobe come and bowl the 17th over? I think that's a very good innings from Joel Borman. Well batted. Well batted. The Abusement Parks will hope that the new batsman doesn't take up too many deliveries to get into rhythm.
Yeah.
Team Diefenbach is batting on 5 of 12. It's not been smooth so far for him, and I think the new batsman is Abhi, who bowled brilliantly in the first innings, picked up 3 wickets. Can he do with the bat and take them home?
Oh, that's gone straight up into the air. I think it's going to land safe though.
It's forcing them.
Oh, that's mauled out towards the leg side once again to a fielder.
Good on the back foot. Get another single.
Yeah.
End of the 16th over. So 28 to win of the last 4 overs. The think tank is having discussion on whom to bowl. I think Ryan Kobe is not going to bowl the 18th and the 20th over. Looks like he's coming on to bowl now. What's your thought, Brian? You wanted him to come early?
I do think it's a good ploy. If he can get a good over in here, he can restrict them to needing more runs towards the latter part of the innings here.
Started with a wide.
It's not what the doctor ordered here. I do think he should make sure he tries to bowl easy, chilled over here. Just keep the runs down a tad. Oh, then he returns straight back to the bowler. Just 26 now required from 19 deliveries. This is the ported over here. Just important over here for Ryan Kabir. Oh, that's smashed out towards long on there. Important over here for Ryan Kabir. to just try and restrict this runs. He's still got another over along with Rabiat. 22 needed from 17. That's gone aerial. Fielder's looking to get underneath it. He's allowed that one to bounce. No effort to try and take the catch. Brings Tim Diefenbach back on strike. Oh, that's a great ball there from Ryan Kabir. That's full and on the money. Tim there, not being able to get anything underneath that ball, and it goes on to hit the stumps. Brings the end of the 17th over. Very good over in the end from Ryan Kabir. And Abusement Parks now need 21 from 15 deliveries. They're 118 for 4 with 3 overs to go. Three overs to go here. 21 runs needed at 7 runs and over. 118 for 4. The Abusement Parks with Craig Purton coming into the attack along with Abi Bose. .21 needed from just the remaining 15 deliveries. Can Rabiat, I think this is a very good ploy to bring him in now for the 18th. Get Ryan Kabir back in for the 19th. Get your best bowlers done. That's gone up into the air. Can the fielder get underneath this one? Oh, he's allowed it to bounce once again. Don't know if that's just a ploy to ensure that they don't leak runs, but .20 now needed from 14 balls. Oh, there he's cleaned up the stumps. It's a great delivery there from Rabiat. This has been fantastic bit of bowling. Very smart to bring on your best bowlers for try and close the game down towards the latter part of the innings here. Very smart indeed, and he's done exactly that. He's come back into the attack here, and be smart to try and finish up here with Ryan Kabir. After this over, let someone take the final over where they need too many runs to try and score in that over. It's still 19 though required. 2 balls remaining in the 18th, and 2 big balls here coming up for the Abusement Parks. They do have a 50 in Joel that can come back in and bat. 18 overs gone here, 122 for 5. Craig Burton with Lawrence Mason at the crease. Still needing 17 runs here from the remaining 2 overs for the Amusement Parks. So we had a tight finish to the game. Just having a look here, it says Ryan Chowdhury coming in to bowl the penultimate over. They're keeping Kabir for the last one. Oh, this one's latched on, and it's cleared the fence for 6. That's a great shot there from Craig Burton. And Abusement Parks exactly what they needed. It's now 11 needed from 9 balls. Just wondering if they shouldn't have gone with the opening bowler Kabir to bowl this over, apply pressure on this over, and let them score as many runs as possible needed. The last over, so not being able to face out the remaining 4 or so balls in the innings earlier from BMC Victorians has put pressure on them. There was a home run up for grabs, but not being able to get through to that point. Chowdhury now into Craig Burton, who just guides that out. There's a little misfield that could go over. Oh, they're turning for the second. There could be an opportunity for a run out here, but not the best throw off the boundary there. Great running between the wickets there from Craig and Lawrence, and now just 9 runs required from 8 balls. Can Craig Burton get one away to the fence this over? Oh, he's just played it down into the ground. It's just going to be a single. 8 now required from 7 deliveries. Looking to use a bit of his feet there as Lawrence Mason. Not making any connection with the ball this time, and goes through to the keeper there. Just needs to play it steady here. 8 from 6. On this one, he's played out into the cover region there. It should just only be a single. They are turning for 2. Oh, but I think he's going to be run out here. Sacrificed himself there, did Craig Burton. And he had to try and get back for 2 there. But it is 1 run to the total. So the last over will be needing 7 runs. But in walks Joel Burton once again. Borman, sorry. Borman walks in after scoring a 50 earlier, and he should be on strike now to try and bring it home for the Abusement Parks. 7 needed from just 5 deliveries. We have our next fixture coming up. It is Issaquah with 3 short and Black Eagles from the London area, and 3 short from Canberra in Australia. Hendrick's car.
I asked him to keep it at the ground.
Okay, no, he didn't put it here.
I told him like I need this.
Maybe check inside there on the table. Maybe check inside on the table.
Which table?
Inside the thing. Inside the clubhouse.
Inside the club.
There's a table with bowls and stuff there. Maybe he left it there. Into the last over here. It is being bowled by Ryan Kabir. And just 4 balls now remaining. 7 runs. It's going to be a tight finish to the game here. Starts with a dot ball. He's going to have to get this to the boundary, that's for sure. Brings Borman on strike. And 6 runs needed. Just 1 hit away from victory here for Abusement Parks here. Can he get this one over the fence for 6? He's good on the cut shot, but the boundary is quite long this side. Oh, and he's played that out towards long, and he's pushing the first one hard. Will he be able to turn and get back for the second? They declining the run. No run taken there. 5 now needed off 2 balls for victory for Abusement Parks. Can they get one to the fence here? I just feel Lawrence Mason, yeah, just has to look for a single this one. Oh, he has done that. He's played it out towards long off, pushing the first one hard, but I think stay for the one, and 4 runs needed. Joel Borman, yeah, just needs to get this over the fence here, 4 or 6, and they'll have victory here from the game between Abusement Parks and BMC Victorians. Captain just chatting to his team a bit, busy placing his field, making sure that everything is sorted and in place for this final delivery. Remember, last ball can go for 6, it counts 12 runs, but Joel Borman just needs this to cross the rope at any part of the ground, either on the floor or in the air. Can Borman get this across the fence? Oh, and he can't. He's cleaned up. Great delivery there from Kabir. Straight in the block hole, under the bat, and it's gone on to hit the stumps. And that is victory here for the BMC Victorians up against the Abusement Parks. Great bowling from Ryan Kabir, who picks up 3 for 23 in 4 overs, along with his 63 runs earlier. Definitely a man of the match performance there. And BMC Victorians here victorious by 3 runs in the end. Just have a looking at the batting scorecard in the second innings. They were way ahead of the game when Joel Borman and Ryan Baram at the crease, and they fell short there towards the end. Quick look at the bowling scorecard. Abi Bose from Abusement Parks getting 3 for 23 there. Ryan Baram 1 for 9 in 4 overs. The bowling scorecard there. 3 for 23 from Ryan Kabir, and 2 for 25 from Rubaiyat. Sealed the game, yeah, along with Kazi Fayed. 1 wicket for 13 in their 4 overs. That's the end of the game, yeah. Be sure to tune in for the next one. It's